Yeah, brothers, all my sisters, all my kings and queens. It's your boy Mduduzi coming back to you with another video. Today is Thursday, the 11th of September 2025, baby. The watch says it's about 25 past 5. You should know my watch is 5 minutes ahead. PM. Let's get it, baby. Accept that you're not good enough. This, I feel like the men will feel this. Also, you sisters, you have to accept, but accept that you're not good enough. Where does this topic come from? I don't know what to talk about, but I feel like one of the things that's been helping me, but it's also been a challenge, right? I won't lie to you. I feel like I'm getting better and better at accepting that I'm not good enough. But yeah, it's I don't dwell on it. So let me start there. Accepting comes with feeling, right? Don't dwell on the feeling. Don't focus too much on that you're not good enough. Focus on you have to change. So what do I mean by this? It's like, let's not lie to ourselves. You're not good enough, bro. Like, I'll speak about me, and maybe you can see your life through my perspective. I'm not good enough to some girls. Let me start there. Like, there's a lot of girls, and this is mainly on Instagram because, I hardly go out. So I hardly put myself in a position where, or I have hardly been putting myself in a position, forgive me, where like I've been approaching girls and they've been rejecting me. Guys, honestly, I've approached one girl, I think. One girl. For me, and I say this with no shame because like I'm at a point where I don't feel scared to approach, but yeah, I've approached one girl and that has mostly been due to fear. And I have to accept that, I'm not good enough. Like, I'm not good enough with conquering myself and approaching more girls. I'm not good enough with putting myself out there to be rejected. I'm not good enough. Like, even though I didn't want to take it this direction, when I talk about girls, there's a lot of girls I follow on Instagram, and I have a pretty decent profile. Check me out. Even though I don't have a lot of followers, girls just simply don't follow back, and there's many reasons, right? Reasons that I don't know that are right. I can only guess. But one conclusion that is definitely true is I'm not good enough. You know what I'm saying? It's like every girl follows guys, right? Whether it be male friends. You get girls that don't follow anyone, that only follow girls. But like mainly girls follow guys, and her not following you back just simply means she doesn't think you're good enough. You know what I'm saying? She's like looking at you and like, you're not good enough. And that's 100% facts, guys. Like, there's no other way around it. Like, I won't lie to myself and say something uplifting. Yes, you know what I'm saying? Like, I see myself as a king. I am attractive. So, her not liking me, I believe she's the dumb one. You know what I'm saying? It's like, if you can't see this value, but at the end of the day, I'm not good enough. Like, and with me, what I've been learning to do is accepting that I'm not good enough. So What I mean by that, if I follow you and I like you and you don't follow back, why would I go DM her when she's already shown me that she doesn't like me by not following me back? It's like I'm not good enough for her. Like, there's no amount of convincing I feel like I can do and that I need to do to convince her. It's like if I'm not good enough, I'm not good enough. You know what I'm saying? It's like plain and simple, you know, like I'm not good enough for some girls, right? And maybe it's an aspect of I don't have enough money, you know, I don't have enough material possessions. I don't. One of the latest Range Rovers is driving past. But like, yeah, like I'm not showcasing that on my profile. I don't have a car, so I'm not out there posed up on a car. So maybe it's like she sees that, it's like, you know what, he's just not balling how I'd like a man to ball. I'm not good enough. He's not attractive as I'd like him to be. What's another reason? Like, you know, I followed a lot of girls from my high school, right? And one of the dilemmas I have, right? I grew up in the burbs. In the burbs, you know what I'm saying? I'm a product of the burbs. As you can hear, I mainly speak English. I can speak Zulu because at home, both my parents were... Okay, my mom has a bit of Tswana, if I'm not wrong, in her. But she spoke Zulu. She only speaks Zulu, right? Hardly speaks English. Or like, only like maybe she's talking to someone who's white, right? Then she will adapt and speak English. But she's not a good English speaker, right? She mainly speaks Zulu. My dad, he only speaks Zulu. He'd also, you know, speak the English he knew. But like he was a Zulu speaker. You know, he passed on. The Lord rest his soul, as is the saying. You know, me and my brother and sisters, right? It's a combination because we went to a white school in the burbs. We speak English and I speak it so well. That's why. But it's also a combination of Zulu because at home we only speak Zulu. But like as for me, my Zulu is not as good. And this has to do, I won't lie, I feel like with how I perceive myself. It's my self-image, right? Because I've wanted to get better at speaking Zulu. But I feel like the main reason is how I see myself, right? That's why I haven't broken the barrier to fluent Zulu. I say all that to say, you know, what I feel like a guy from the hood who's able to speak Zulu, who's able to speak more vernac, has an advantage, has an upper hand in my understanding, right? Like that's attractive even to me, no homo. Like, you know what I'm saying? Pause. But like I find that attractive, that ability to, you know, there's only few elite people who can switch, who can twang, who can speak English like I'm speaking and even clearer, right? But then there's also can speak Zulu fluent or whatever vernacular language. I'm someone who's mostly English. I grew up in the burbs and I feel like I'm disadvantaged there because plus, you know, I believe in the Lord. You know, I believe in being a good guy, right? So it's like how I see myself and how I think girls perceive me. But this is just me looking at myself is black guy, he speaks English, he's not hood enough, he's not gangster enough, he's not bad enough, you know what I'm saying? Zulu, English speaking black guys, like, and you know, like, you get these comments of girls, like, not directly to me, but like, this is what they try to do to shame people, like, indoda, he must speak Zulu, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like with the girls from high school, there are certain girls who are hot, but they liked a specific type of guy. Like, as I'm saying, a bad boy, maybe vernacular speaking, gangster type brother, you know what I'm saying? And I wasn't that, you know, like, there was a point in my life where, you know, listening to a lot of trap, rap music, I became this person who was very capable of violence, right? So I felt like me being capable of violence is an upper hand, right? Like, me being able to stab someone is that, damn, he'll stab you. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I wanted a gun. And this stemmed from me wanting to prove that, yeah, I may not be the best English speaker. Like, I'm even still working on speaking now, right? I feel like I haven't gotten to a point where I'm as fluent as I'd like to be, English wise, right? So, like, I felt like that need for violence. Like, I felt like, you know, like, I just got into a dark place where it's like, I'm ready to kill. I'm ready to show that now 16 is about it. Like, even now, I won't even lie to you guys. Like, I feel like I don't stand on it, right? But like, I feel like I can take it there. Like, I feel like one of the things that brothers will respect about me is, yes, he's from the burbs. You know, like, if you check how I'm dripping today, yes, he's a flamboyant brother, you know what I'm saying? No homo, not on some gay, you know what I'm saying? But like, Duduzi, if he wants to, like, he can take it there. Like, and I've never taken it there, but like, I know I have the capability, even though I shouldn't exercise it, you know, like, I've even gotten to a point now, it's funny, and this, I feel like, also is a combination of semen retention, but like, because I shower at the gym door, right? I mean, not the gym door, like, basically the shower door that's preventing you from seeing, or from the other brothers seeing you shower, is very light. It's just like a push away. So anything can happen, but like I've been resolving it in my mind that, like, if any brother tries something, it's like, now it's kill or be killed. Like, that's how I'm gonna fight, you know what I'm saying? It's like, I'm gonna fight to kill you. And I don't want to have this mindset, but like, it stems, I won't lie, from a place of girls seeing this good side out of me and just me not being enough. So me now wanting to compensate with violence, right? To be about it, you know what I'm saying? It's like, and I feel like I shouldn't take it there. I won't lie, it's been a big temptation. It's something I don't know, like, I'm pushed to violence. Like, I'm pushed to wanting to show brothers that, okay, you may think whatever, but like, if it comes to fighting, if it comes to, like, I'm deadly, you know what I'm saying? It's like, I don't want this mindset, but like, yeah, it comes from a place of not feeling good enough, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, now I feel like I'm at a point where I know I'm a king, I know my value, so not necessarily that I don't believe that I'm not good enough, but like, for certain girls, I know I'll never be good enough, and that's okay with me now. Like, for the longest time, like, not regretted, but I didn't like being a believer, a Christian, because I'm like, since I am saved, there's certain things I can't do, and there's a certain darkness I'm not in. And what I mean by that is, you know, brothers who are in this world, they're very lustful, right? They're very lustful, and being lustful, it works with certain girls. Like, most girls, they'll reject you for being lustful, but like, the girls who are down. Oh, okay, I won't say lustful, but like it's a combination of being lustful and being a bad guy, like being toxic, mistreating these women. And women tend to gravitate towards a guy like that. So, you know what I'm saying? He is able to get them guts. He's able to sleep with women. So for me, I felt like, you know what, like, yes, I'm supposed to be practicing no sex before marriage. But like, me fighting this flesh, you just get so down because you're like, I know I can be that guy. I know I can be this guy. You know what I'm saying? I know I can show these girls that I'm this guy. But like, God doesn't want it for me. And me obeying God, me not being of this world, I'm just not good enough. It's like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, the reality is, I'm a virgin, right? I'm 26, and it doesn't weigh down on me because for the longest time I wanted to lose my virginity. Right? Yeah, it really, like, I was like, yo, nah, I have to. I'm a dweeb. You know, brothers made fun of me, understandably, until I got saved. And now that I am saved, right? Yes, I still have sexual desires, but it's like I just can't. Even though girls, I feel like where I'm at with women right now is like, if I really wanted to, I can take it there. Or the reality is I can simply go to where girls are selling and go just buy a prostitute, you know, pay for pussy, you know. Excuse my language. But like, it's like, now that I am a believer, now that I know God, it's like, okay, I understand that I have the opportunity. He's given me the grace to not have sex before marriage and to really be pure, be a virgin until marriage. But like, that automatically makes me not good enough, you know. A lot of people, when they hear that about me, it's this, oh, shame, what's wrong with you? You know what I'm saying? Like a low key, you know what I'm saying? Like, which results in them projecting that I'm not good enough. Which I don't blame them, right? Like, but like for me, even though I feel like I'm good enough, I have to accept that for some women, especially like the baddies, you know what I'm saying? It's like, I'm not good enough. I'm not that guy she craves to sleep with. And you have to accept it. Like, for me, I'm someone who lives in reality. I'm very realistic. I'm a realist, as I've heard Andrew Tate says. So for me, there's no crying about it. For me, it's just simple. It's like, Mduduzi, you have the choice. You can go sleep with these women. You can go turn into this guy. Or you can continue obeying God like you have been. It's simple. It's like, don't pity yourself. Like, don't be like, I'm not this guy that they want. If you want to be that guy, go ahead. If you want to obey God, this is what comes with it. So, yeah, like, you're not good enough. Like, another thing is, you know, I recently had a brother. I go to church with him, right? He's in my church, and I know him through church. He unfollowed me. And so this brother is 19, right? 19, 20. This brother, he plays an instrument and he's mad good at what he does. And he's starting to see fame, you know what I'm saying? It's like, he's with the celebrities out here. Yeah, like, they're really embracing him, which I don't deny. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I even tweeted about him. Like, he's good at what he does. He deserves all he has. There's no jealousy. There's no envy in my heart. Because it's just, for me, like, since I'm a realist, it makes sense. Like, oh, the brother's good at this. That's why he has fame. Why would I be jealous? Like, it makes no sense. I can, you know, I'm also I'm a rapper, right? I won't say also because he's not a rapper. When my fame comes, it's because I'm a rapper. You know what I'm saying? It's like, no need for me to get jealous. I understand. I just have to put in that work. But yeah, so the brother, he's 19. I'm 26. We're following each other on Instagram. Wait, let me also add this, right? I ended up giving him an instrument. I wasn't using this certain instrument and I ended up giving it to him. To which he was thankful. The other day, I realized that he unfollowed me, right? Like, so now, like, his following is like, he's maybe following under 100. He's got like close to 1,000 followers. So for me, I understand that, okay, he's getting to a point of fame where he's like, he's settling into the fame. So what I mean by that is like, okay, he's, from my perspective, how I think he's thinking is like, okay, how are people looking at my page now when they're checking me out? Now I'm mingling with the stars. So that's why I feel like he cut back or he unfollowed a lot of people, which I'm not sure about. I just know about me, right? But like, since I look at his following to followers, I can see that, okay, he realized that, okay, this is how it's done. You follow little people, but you get lots of followers because you're famous. In the people he unfollowed, I was one of them. And I look at myself and I'm like, you know what? I believe I'm a legend, right? This video you're seeing, y'all are gonna be like, damn, 16. Like, we didn't know he was going this far, man. I'm gonna be a legend. I'm gonna be a legend, baby. And this is my self-image. I'm glad for it. But like, how he sees me from my perspective is, okay, this guy he doesn't know my exact age, but like, okay, he goes to my church. He's a dripper. I drip, right? You know what I'm saying? I look good. But like, you know, I'm a rapper, but I haven't put out any songs. I have 0 songs out, only freestyle. So it's like, he's a nobody, honestly. And he's old. Yeah, and he's not good enough. So it's like, why am I even following him? You know what I'm saying? I'm a no one. You know what I'm saying? It's like, and that's why for me it's like, seeing that he unfollowed me, it hurt. But like, I came to the reality. It's like, I'm not good enough. Like, why would I be mad at him? It's all on me. Because the reality of the situation, if I was already in the game like I'm supposed to be, I was this famous rapper that I'm gonna be, right? If I was already pushing a Bentley, you think he would have unfollowed me? I don't think so. So the reality is, I'm no one, and for him, his perspective of me is like, this guy's a no one, and I'm not gonna follow him. You know what I'm saying? And then also for me, I was like, was he supposed to have pity on me because I gave him the instrument? You know what I'm saying? It's like, yes, I gave it from a place of, what can I say? You don't owe me anything. But like, yeah, so why am I now expecting him to be like, I gave him an instrument? You know, at the end of the day, that doesn't even make sense. You know what I'm saying? It's like, so at the end of the day, like, the conclusion is I'm not good enough. And I don't blame the brother, right? Like, at all. Like, I look at myself and I'm like, okay, you're not good enough. Because if you're doing all these things, he would have been following you. I'm telling you, as I stated, if I was pushing a Bentley in the game, famous rapper, he would have followed me. I ain't mad. It's just up to me. As I said, don't dwell on it. Just dwell on what changes you have to make. There's a lot of girls I follow, right, that I know personally. Not personally, but like, they go to my church or I know them, I see them around. And they just don't follow me back. And obviously it's confusing, but the reality, I'm not good enough in their eyes. I'm not. And I don't know, I'm not someone who's a crier, right? Like, I don't believe in crying. I don't believe in pitying myself. Because the reality is I'm not good enough. It's like, you know, these days I've really been, you know, keeping the haircut on point. You know what I'm saying? I've got the jewelry on, I'm dripping. I prioritize brushing my teeth. You know, I've started hitting the gym. I really want to take it serious, build a body, you know what I'm saying? I want to get my money up. You know, I'm still living with my moms, and I believe, you know what, yes, I'm not good enough, and it's not for me to dwell in not being good enough. It's for me to do what's necessary. It's for me to be in the gym, for me to look my best. It's for me to be popular. It's for me to put in the work with these videos, bring value. It's for me to run up the bag, you know what I'm saying? And then when these girls, when I'm up there, I'm the top 1%, and these girls are showing me interest, it's because I'm good enough. Simple as that. They're not showing you interest because you're not good enough. I mean, you know, like, there's been a couple women friends who have just not seen my value. I'll put it like that, right? So, taking long to respond, not hitting me up. And from my perspective, yes, we're not dating, but I'm just not good enough for her. It's like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, I'm someone who believes in honesty, right? So, like, that's why I state that I'm a virgin. I live at home because, yes, I can hide these things, but I know why I'm hiding them. I'm hiding them because I don't feel like I'm good enough, which is understandable, right? I'm someone who is very truthful because I feel like the truth sets you free. Like, if I go out on a date with a girl and say, you know what, I'm still living at home, and she chooses to frown or be like, okay, and she never wants to go out with me again, I'm able to accept that pain and be like, okay, Ntuduzi, you're not good enough, put in that work. Because that's simply what it means. It's like, you know what I'm saying? It's like there's no other way. It's like, yes, I could hide that, and I understand why brothers lie. Because with lying, you can curate a better perception of yourself. You know what I'm saying? So for me, I could be like, you know what? Because I drive my dad's car, I can parade like it's my car. You know what I'm saying? Because a girl doesn't know what I do for work, I could lie. You know what I'm saying? I could lie about where I live. But like for me, it's just no point. You know what I'm saying? It's like, rather tell the truth, and if the truth doesn't sit well with you, change it. Yeah, I was on Tinder, right, setting up my profile. And you know, Tinder, it recommends that you add what you do. So I'm a medical receptionist, right? And I know as a guy, that's something that's quite weird. It's not a respected profession because it doesn't have a lot of money, right? But I was like, you know what? I'm going to put this on there, like, so that every girl that likes me knows that, okay, I won't say I'm broke, but like, truth is I'm broke. You know what I'm saying? It's like, let me not even, obviously, I feel like, you know, you can be broke, but have high self-esteem, know your worth, know that, okay, I'm going to get this money. But like, currently I'm broke, so I want every girl dealing with me to be like, to have that perception of, okay, he's broke, so they know what they're getting themselves into. I don't want to create this image like I'm rich when I'm not. You know, like, I want to accept the fact that I'm not good enough so I can change the reality, right? You know, I live at home, and what happens is, last night was a bad situation. And basically, to talk about it, people ate and they didn't wash the dishes. And a few of them slept early. I have low battery, so I want to wrap this up. But like, a few of them slept early. So I was like to my mom, who's going to wash the dishes because they piled up? Then she's like, they can sleep there. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Like, not that she said that, but like, it's like, you know, I'm not going to wash them, basically. So I look at the position I was in. I was like, you know what? The reality is, I don't have enough money to rent a place for myself. You know, funny enough, FitX, he was talking in a video, right? He's like, every man should get a nice car. it just basically shows the world that you can take care of yourself. And I got such a revelation. I was like, I can't take care of myself. Here I am, right? And I'll mention my age because age is important, right? Let's not lie to ourselves. I'm 26. I didn't finish college. I dropped out, which is my choice. I stand on it. But I'm at a point where I can't take care of myself. I rely on living at home for food, for shelter, for water, for, I don't even buy my own things to bath, the soap. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I rely on living at home for all that, on my mom, because she is the only parent we have left, and she controls the riches. You know what I'm saying? When I say the riches, basically she's the breadwinner. So I rely on my mom for everything. So I'm like, you know what? The reality of this situation is, yes, I'm kind of tired, but I live at home. I don't have enough money to take care of myself, to rent out a house. I don't have power, I love Jeezy. There's a song he did with Trouble, Medusa. One of the lines he says, "You ain't getting no money, you ain't got no say." I have no say. It's like I can choose. Yes, I can grumble about not wanting to wash the dishes. But like, if my mom simply was like, okay, if you don't want, get out. I have to make that choice that, you know what, I'm not good enough. Yes, I can get out. Where am I going to go? That's something I have to figure out, right? But like, I'm not good enough to put up a fight on some, I never ate. Why should I wash dishes that are not mine? I'm just, you can't take care of yourself. You're not good enough in that department. So, since you're in this house, she has the authority over me to be like, do this. And yes, I can disagree with it, but like, if you don't wanna, you know what I'm saying, get with the program, you can leave. So, I'm not good enough, guys. I don't want to lie to myself. And for me, I'm not a crier, like, and I thank God that, it's making me emotional right now, man. But like, I've decided, right, very long ago that I'm not going to cry. I'm not going to pity myself. I'm someone who doesn't experience love. It's making me emotional, but I'll never cry. You know what I'm saying? It's like, as much as I can hope or as much as I can help, I'll never cry. But yeah, it's like, you know what? I don't know what I was saying. It's like, oh yeah, I feel like in my experience, right? These days, I don't be experiencing love. It's like from the women I interact with to the friends, like shout out, there are a couple brothers who show me love, and shout out to them. But mainly from the women I find I'm trying to date, I'm trying to get with, from the women friends, from society, like here, as I get love here and there, but like I don't feel truly loved. And I've been coming into the reality as a man, if you don't have value, you're not loved. You know what I'm saying? It's like, so, and that's been a reality for me. And it's not something that I'm gonna go cry about, because even if I can cry, the reality is, if I don't level up, if I don't make money, if I'm not able to take care of my family, you're just simply not good enough for love. Like, I hate, that there was a post, someone posted on Instagram, a brother, right? I didn't watch the whole video. I watched a couple seconds and I'm like, I'm not going to even get into it. But he was saying, like, to all the men out there, you deserve love. And not that he's wrong, right? Because we do deserve love. But we have to accept that we're not good enough. You know what I'm saying? It's like, Some of us are not good enough to deserve that love from the people we want. So you have to accept that you're not good enough, right? And not only accept it, accepting comes with making necessary changes to be good enough. So for me, like, this is my 12th day of retaining, right? I'm on semen retention. But I won't lie, a big factor that has caused me to be on semen retention, obviously I want to please God. But like, the reality is, I'm not good enough for... I have to work extra hard, I feel, to try sleep with girls. It's not like girls are throwing themselves at me, right? So it's like, the reality is, if it's not the corn, it's like, it's not easy for me to sleep with a girl. Yes, a lot of girls find me attractive. I can put in that work. But like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, the reality is, I'm not good enough to deserve sex. So for me, you know, jacking off is like, it's a disgrace. And, you know, crazy enough, the book, The Rational Male, the author Rollo Tomasi, he talks about, you know, masturbation back in the day had like a bad perception because it was for the men who weren't alpha enough to get women, right? To get women, because the number one alpha man got most of the women. But if you couldn't make it in, you had to go the masturbation route. And that's also the reality of life. That's what I'm seeing. It's like, if you're not good in life, if you're not good enough as a man, you're just not gonna get women. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I can't take care of myself, which, you know what I'm saying? I'm not doing all these things to shame myself. I hold myself in very high esteem because every day I invest into myself, right? I invest into myself, and I understand that raw action, as Andrew Tate says, is the only way I'm gonna make it out. And also that action comes from, you know, the word says, seek first the kingdom of God, and all these things shall be added to you. Seeking first the kingdom is an action. Me refraining from, you know, corn. Me not drinking. Me not smoking. Me reading my Bible every day. Me praying. These are actions that will get everything added to me. But like, yeah, you just have to accept, like, you know, I want to talk about this month, right? Crazy month for me, because even though I've been working, this is September, so officially 2 years, right? I've been working in my life, and most of the time I've spent more than I've earned. Not most of the time, a few of the times I've spent more than I've earned, right? A lot of the times I was able to stay below what I earn, even though I wouldn't say it's a little, right? Like, reality speaking, I earn very little, but like, it's a shout out to Doc, man. I'll forever hold him in high esteem, because for what the job is, he's paying me more than he should, right? So I'm very thankful for that, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, like, this month specifically, you know, I'm someone who tracks what I spend my money on, right? So I really tracked my money. I really tried not to spend money on dumb things, you know, impulsive purchases. And today is the 11th of September, right? We get paid on the 25th. I'm already living off savings, right? Because I've spent more than I've earned. And the reality is, I'm not making enough money. So funny enough, girls find me attractive, right? And I've been thinking of asking a couple of girls. I'm gonna wrap it up. My battery's about to die. I've been thinking of asking a couple girls out, but like, there's also this one specific. She's a lady. I'll say she's a lady. You know, I've been wanting to ask her out, but like, the reality is, I'm gonna have to now take money from. I have part of my inheritance, right? I'm gonna have to take money from my inheritance just to take her out. Like, I don't have it like that. Like, I can't even really go on a date. Like, I don't have that money, you know what I'm saying? And funny thing is, because I still drip, I made the investment into clothes. So every day I'm gonna look good, you know what I'm saying? People still think I have money. They're always asking me. I can understand it's the jewelry I also have. But like, for me, it's just like a constant reminder that into Doozy, you're not good enough. Like, I can't lie to myself. It's like, brothers, sisters, I'm not good enough in some certain aspects. And for me, it's raw action to change it. But like, when girls flake on me, like today I asked the girl, I sent, I was in a DM, I shot my shot and I asked if she wants to get to know me or if I can get to know her. Then she's like, no, thank you. You know, part of it I feel is I don't have my money up because she followed me back. But because I had asked her about, she works like a certain job. So I also wanted to work that job. I'm like, how do you get in? So because I didn't even want to ask her because I knew that me asking her is gonna allow her to see the reality of, no, this guy doesn't have money. Why does he want to work this job? He doesn't have money. And I don't, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, before I had asked her, I didn't want to, but I was like, you know what? Pride comes before the fall. So I'm like, I'm going to put my pride to the side and I don't care if she knows that I don't have money, because I really don't. So, and I don't think that, yes, she might not like me for not having money. I can't prevent it. So I asked her, she replied, but then I was like, can I get to know you? Then she's like, no, thank you. So, it's not something I took personally, something I got hurt about. But I'm not good enough. Like, I don't want to lie to myself. Like, let's not lie to ourselves. And the sad thing, right, is I know how I'm not good enough, right? And I'm really trying. Like, it's not a stressful life, but I've really been doing the most to like maximize my time, read, apply for jobs, pray, like live for God. You know what I'm saying? It's like live for God, try my best to look my best at all times. You know what I'm saying? It's like I see people who are further behind me and I'm like, why you guys are not good enough. And it's like also with girls, I was saying we don't tell girls that they're not good enough, which is really true because I'm on the dating apps. A lot of women are overweight. A lot of women, hello, a lot of women are overweight. A lot of women don't look good, but like women don't tell each other, girl, you're not good enough. It's always, yes, queen, you beautiful. And I understand it, right? They're more emotional. But like, we have to accept that we're not good enough. And what I like about accepting it and changing it is I'm going to get to a point one day where I deserve, right? I deserve love. I'm going to get to a point where I can command that respect. Women are chasing me. I have money. I'm self-sustained. I can take care of myself. I'm pushing Bentleys. But it all came from a place of accepting. And, now I'm at a good place. I won't even lie to y'all. Because I don't dwell in it, right? Like, I've passed. But it was a hard time. Like, there was suicidal points. Because it's like, no matter how I flip it, I'm not good enough. And for me as a man, reality shows, right? So women not being interested in me it just confirms to me that Mduduzi, you're not good enough. I can't run from it. Like, living at home, if I feel like they disrespect me, they treat me in a poor way, it's because I'm not good enough. I don't have leverage. I don't have enough money to be like, I don't need to be here. I have to be. They have the power. You know what I'm saying? It's like, like, one of the things funny enough about my job is I take the trash out before I knock off, right? But, the act of taking the trash out and people seeing it doesn't hurt. Like, I really don't care what people say, right? Because I know I'm not good enough. But, like, yeah, it confirms to me that Mduduzi, you have to, if you don't like being seen this way, if you don't like, because it does get to me, not a lot, but like, there's a bit that's like, taking out the trash, you know what I'm saying? But the reality is, you have to put in that work so you're good enough not to take out the trash. It's like, it's so simple, but like, yeah, like, let's accept, guys. This is really like a heart-to-heart video. I hope it touches people, but yeah, like, I don't know which areas I didn't mention, but you know what? Also, when it comes to strength, right? I believe I'm a strong guy, right? But like, I'm not someone who fights because I'm a believer. I'm not someone who's violent. I'm not, like, I look at myself as a good guy. I try my best to be pure. I won't be good enough to guys. It's like, a lot of guys, what they have, the one up they have on me is they violent. I'll beat you up now. And with me, it's like, you have to, yes, I feel like if I'm in a position, I can fight until I can fight, and if death is the result, I'll take it, you know what I'm saying? But like, a lot of situations I encounter guys, and I can see that if the guy is, you know what I'm saying, is threatening me or anything, I'm not gonna stand up, or he's gonna beat me up, you know what I'm saying? So you have to understand your limits. Like, okay, I'm not gonna talk disrespectfully to this guy, because you're not good enough and he will beat me up, you know what I'm saying? Yes, I can choose to fight, and I feel like if it's undeserved, right, like if someone tries to bully me, you know what I'm saying, it's like, I feel like, depending on the voice of the Holy Spirit, if I feel like I should turn my cheek, I will. But as I say, I can fight, and if I have to die, let me die then. But like, I'm not good enough. So brothers have that one up, being strong and being violent, right? So it's like, I have to get in place. It's like, if a brother says, what you looking at, and I can see that this brother's looking for a fight, and not only that he's looking for a fight, he looks like he can actually beat me up, I'm just gonna be like, dog, you know what I'm saying? It's like, yeah, man, life. But life is beautiful, man, because I've decided that I'm not gonna take my own life. And me making that decision, it's really helped, because I operate now from a place of, okay, you're not going anywhere to do. No one's gonna pity you. Put in that work. People at my job, right? Hello. Right? People at my job, right? So, because I'm a receptionist, one of the questions I get is, wait, it's getting late. You feel me? Let me just, I'm about to wrap it up. One of the questions I get is, are you still in school? What are you studying? And I always, because I dropped out, I always say, no, I'm not studying anything. So it's just always, and they always have that same look of disappointment. But like, now I understand, like, a lot of people are in the system, right? So they still think school is the way. That's why none of them are rich, you know what I'm saying? You have to start a business, I believe. Unless you do like a high level profession, like a lawyer, doctor. But yeah, a lot of them have that disappointed look, like throwing his life away. And the reality is that, you know what I'm saying, is like, I'm not good enough for them. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, like, I tell them I want to do music, and it's always that look of you're making the wrong choice. You're not gonna be good enough. And I have to take that, like, I have to have self-belief. But like, I can't run from those realities, like the disappointed looks in girls, the disappointed look in adults when I'm not going to school. I'm saying adults, but like, I'm an adult myself, from other brothers and sisters older than me that are like, you know, when I don't have the money, I don't have it, you know, like. I want to go more in. I want to go deeper. I want to go as deep as I can go. You know what I'm talking about? What else can I talk about? You know, guys, honestly speaking, reality is I don't have a room, right? I sleep on the dining room. And it's just like, not that I'm not good enough to have a room, because this is the situation I was born into. But you're not good enough, and you have to make it out. You know what I'm saying? You have to find a way. It's like, no excuses. You can't blame yourself for where you were born, but it's up to you to change. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, with everything, like, that's how I see it. It's like, I accept not being good enough. Yes, it comes with pain, but like, I've decided not to cry, not to commit suicide. Now it's only action that I can take. It's like relying on God, being like, God, you know, it hurts, you know, like, talk to God, it hurts, but like, you're not good enough. All the girls that have left me on red, you know what I'm saying, for whatever reason, I know that I'm not good enough in their eyes, and it's okay. But that's why, like, I can never let them double back once I start having money, because they kicked me when I was down. You know what I'm saying? It's like, and girls do that, you know, they just double back, which is also reality. You know what I'm saying? It's a clear picture of, you weren't good enough then, you're good enough now. Yeah, so I feel like, yeah, I've really poured out my soul on this video. Kind of was an emotional one, which, you know what I'm saying, I feel like I don't like getting into my emotions, because Kalaxizi, my dog, no matter how much you can cry, it doesn't change the fact that you're not good enough, you know. That's a sad, and I think that's why most brothers commit suicide. And I was also close, thankfully I didn't. But like, you just have, for me now, I've been accepting I'm not good enough, putting in that work. And this is what's leveling me up. It's like, I see myself and I'm surpassing so many people. But it's just because I've been able to be truthful with myself and to take accountability for my life, you know. My mom, no one's the reason that I'm not good enough. I'm the reason, right? Yeah, like, with friends as well. Some brothers, man, like, they treated me poorly, and I have to admit, you know what? Everything is my fault. I'm not good enough for them to be like, damn, Six has value. Let me hold you in high esteem. As well as, yeah, just that, like, you're not good enough. Like, they don't see me in this light of, a Six is, damn, he's a good friend. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I should reciprocate it. Mostly the women, because, you know, with women, it hurts, but like, because we all want, as brothers, I hope we all want beautiful women. So it gets you when a beautiful girl doesn't want you. But yeah, like, accept it, like, yeah, like, man, oh yes, I don't know, just every aspect of your life, like, you know, there are certain girls who didn't want me, right? And I was like a dweeb to them, how I see myself. But now they have babies and they're willing to look my way. So it just shows me that, okay, like they see me as like a provider, a guy who has settled down with, but he wasn't the first choice. And I just have to accept it. Like, I'm not good enough in their eyes. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I don't know. Like, for me, there's no crying about it. You know, like, I remember I used to, like, want someone to be like, it's gonna be okay. Like, no one came, you know what I'm saying? And I think this is why, as men, you know, like, there was a brother at the gym, right? Let me just tell the story if I still have the time. Brother at the gym, he's a cleaner. So what had happened is, I know he perceives me to have money because of how I dress. So he pulls up to me one day. I'm getting ready before going to work. You know, I showered at the gym. And he was like, hey, today is my birthday, the day I'm born. He's like, hey, if I could just get a 50 to buy myself a nice cake. Because as a man, you should celebrate yourself. So for me, I'm like, he's obviously trying to, and this is also another aspect I had to deal with. Brothers, I feel like they see me as stupid, right? Because I'm so generous, I'm willing to speak to people, I'm basically, I'm living for Christ. They see me as this, let me get one up on him, you know what I'm saying? So that whole conversation for me, it was like you're setting himself up, even with the whole, at least if I can get 50 rand to buy a cake. I'm like, I'm not gonna, you know, I'm not a woman. I don't talk sideways. So if he's not coming direct on some, hey, can you please give me 50 rand to buy a cake? I'm not gonna take the hint. And just for the fact that you tried it that way, I feel mad disrespected. So basically, I'm like, happy birthday. I didn't even say happy birthday, but I was like, the whole conversation, I was like, yeah, you know, good for you. Hey. But like, I was like to him, how can you even why are you putting pressure on yourself? I must buy, a man must celebrate, a man must have a cake when you don't have the money. I'm like, quit that foolish thinking, you know. That's what I was honestly thinking. I was like, no one's gonna pity you, you know what I'm saying? Like, on some, you know, we should make it happen for him. And for me, I just saw that he's trying to get money from me. Anyways, maybe a couple days after, he was like, ish, you know, it was sad, no one reached out to me, we were talking. It's like, yeah, no one reached out to me. Ish, I spent that birthday alone, but like, hey, you know, as a man, this is how you get stronger. Like, they say a man cries inside. And I asked him his age, and he said 22, which I feel like he lied to me because he looks mad older. Anyways, if that is the case, I understand that, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you have to, for him, it was another realization that, you know what, I'm not good enough. No one showed me love. And that's also just one of the realities all men, I feel like, even myself, I had to go through. I'm not worthy of love. Like, and that's why I don't like that video of the guy saying we're worthy. Yes, we are, don't get us wrong, but like, we're not really worthy, or else we'd be shown love, or else he wouldn't have to make that video if every man was worthy of love. But your love, how much you are loved is dependent on your value, how much you have. So let's accept that we're not good enough and change it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's like, at the end of the day, it's like, you have to go through it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's almost an hour, man. Y'all can't even see me. I'm about to wrap it up, man. Yo, I went too dark for him. Yeah, I'm signing out. Accept that you're not good enough. Let me just hold the phone like this. Accept that you're not good enough. Make the necessary changes. Use the pain to fuel you, right? It's like, yeah, like, everything, you know, like, and I know it's not, I can't be sure, but like, I just want to call out my sister, you know what I'm saying? It's like, my sister, she does this thing of, which I haven't confronted her about, like, she asks me to do something, but because I have to do it with my mom's car, she talks to my mom first, and then she asks me. So she'll be like to me, I've asked mom if you can use her car. Please do this for me. So it just shows me that I'm not good enough to where she sees like I have to respect him. Like, and I accept it, right? If I don't change, that's how she's gonna view me. Like, because I live at home, because I'm reliant, it's like I don't really, in her eyes, I know I don't have that value, you know what I'm saying? So it's okay, you know what I'm saying? I have to use that pain to fuel me forward. You know what I'm saying? It's like all the disrespect I get, I'll never cry about it. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully. But yeah, I feel like, because I feel like crying is not the way, I'll never cry about it. Reality is, I just have to level up and accept that you're not good enough. And if you don't change, you'll never be good enough. It's your boy.